Quickly, let me save you a bucket load of time, money, and hassle in 5 minutes or less. Seriously, I need no longer than that to prevent you from being another failed internet entrepreneur. I'm about to reveal something that I and every other successful internet marketer know, and simply put, you don't. And I know you don't because you've sat around still wondering how to make this whole internet thing work. If you're anything like me, you're probably tired. Tired of all the trash that hits your inbox every day. Tired of all the super hyped garbage that delivers nothing but broken promises. And tired of your, somewhat underwhelming life. The internet can be a very lonely place when you're trying to profit from it. And sure, you can log into Twitter or Facebook and see billions of people online at once, but when you're trying to capitalize on this massive opportunity and it just ain't happening, you can't help but feel all at sea. Being all at sea with nothing is a feeling I know all too well. Worse still, it's not like I even had a decent boat. Being lost in an unforgiving ocean is surely a lot easier if you're on a super yacht, but I wasn't. Metaphorically speaking, I had nothing more than a little rowing boat. I was angry. I was broke. I was going nowhere fast. I'd studied internet marketing with the intensity of a Harvard grad, with no luck. Money was going out twice as quickly as it was coming out. My patience was wearing thinner by the minute. And while I thought I had a pretty good idea of how to make money online, I didn't. The proof was in the pudding. My ClickBank account, $0.00. My AdSense account, not much better, $6.42. My Amazon account, well, it was an improvement, but one you'll laugh at, $18.96. My career earnings were less than I'd spent at dinner the previous night. Depressing. The worst thing was, I'd been doing business the way the gurus told me. I was supposedly replicating the secrets of these multi-million-dollar hotshots, building websites like them, promoting products like them, ranking my sites on Google like them. I was going by the book. If they told me there was serious cash to be made in buying and selling used school buses, well, I'd probably have 12 of them in my drive right now. I took what they said as gospel. And this was the biggest mistake I ever made. Fact. If I'd continued listening to them, I'd still be working 10-hour days several times a week. I'd still be looking in the mirror every night, kicking myself for being such an underachieving loser. I'd still be miserable, and they wouldn't care. Next time they release a course and demand to be paid in private islands, they'll still sleep well at night. They'll still be rich. You won't, however. And that's why I'm telling you, right now, throw out the textbook. Don't give it another second's thought. It'll be the best thing you ever do. Get out of the vicious cycle while you can. I really cannot stress the importance of this enough, because it's this day that changes your life for the better. Not the day you receive your first real paycheck from the web, not the day you finally realize you get it, and not the day everyone envies what you do for a living. These are all great moments, but it's the day you tell the gurus where to go that shifts everything back in your favor. The game changes. You're suddenly in it to win it again. You're no longer walking to the beat of someone else's drum. You own the drum. Had I have not done this, you wouldn't be here now. And the blog success system wouldn't be the blog success system at all. I could have probably written an awesome guide on how to waste hours of time at your PC and splurge a few $1,000s in the process. But I certainly couldn't have given you the business model that you desperately need. Because, from my perspective at least, this is a need. It's not a want. I'm not saying you couldn't be successful without this. I don't want you limiting your beliefs, but boy does this make life easier. Over 5 value-packed modules, I'm going to show you exactly how, I built a stable online business that afforded me the life I have today. You'll know exactly how I escaped the rat race and built an online beast from the ground up. You'll be able to see the inner workings of my business. I'm not leaving anything to chance. No mysteries, no unanswered questions, nothing ambiguous. And that starts with Module 1. Secret number 1. Content is king. How many guys make good money by producing crappy content? None. That's how many. Now, I'm not a brilliant writer. That hasn't stopped me. And it shouldn't stop you. So I'm going to show you how to get your hands on majestic content that your readers will love without paying some overrated copywriter a small fortune to do the same job. Better news still, you'll know how to get it fast. No bashing your fingers on the keyboard till they're blue. It's pain-free, I promise. Well, as pain-free as you get in this life anyway. Module number 2 is all about the necessities, the fundamentals that you simply can't ignore if you want to make a full-time living online. I'm talking buying domains, knowing your way around your hosting account, knowing your way around WordPress, and perhaps most importantly, doing intelligent keyword research that pays off big time. I'm sure the throw a few words in Google and hope for the best way works for some, but not me. I want to be sure I'm putting my time and money into a profitable market, and I'll make sure you can do the same. It's here where you build the rock-solid foundation that's required to own a successful blogging business. In module number 3, we simply cement that rock-solid foundation a little further. You'll want to know what plugins your website needs to actually generate real dollars. You'll need to know the 7 pages that are absolutely essential to any blog. Most blog courses won't even reveal 3 of these. I'll walk you through this. To finish, I'll give you my secret sauce that allows me to comfortably stand out from the competition by always having the freshest ideas. You won't run out of customer-pleasing content anytime soon. Let's put it that way. In module number 4, we return to content, only this time we'll be discussing how you can use it to drive more traffic to your website. It's called syndication, and it's a process that 99% of marketers like to overcomplicate. They love to make life difficult for themselves. Why? I have no idea. Syndication is a straightforward principle that works wonders, and you'll know how to do it the easier way in no time. For this to work, you'll need to develop a slick USP, or unique selling point for anyone who doesn't quite speak the language yet. This transforms your content and opens up opportunities in corners of the web you probably didn't know existed. It's not all about Google, you know. But hey, a lot of it is about the big G, and I'll start showing you how to please this volatile monster. Please him, and you're all set. Do anything else and you're in for a world of pain. He eats marketers alive all day long. But that hasn't happened to me, and if you do things the blog success system way, it shouldn't happen to you either. At this point, we have almost everything we need to run a successful blog, but we still need the vital ingredient, traffic. Because here's the thing. Even if your blog is beautifully designed, incredibly well put together, and reveals the exact location of the fountain of youth, you're still not going to make any money from it if you don't have traffic. But don't despair. There is plenty of traffic available. The internet never sleeps. It's open all hours. You've just got to put yourself in the window and you're golden. You have 2 ways to do this. Free, and I say that with goofy inverted commas because there's no such thing as free. Or you just pay with your time instead. Or paid, which is pretty self-explanatory. I'll show you how to do both just to be on the safe side. Not everyone has a massive business budget when they get started, so it's important how to do both properly. I'll talk solid SEO. None of this flimsy, lose your number 1 ranking in a few days rubbish. Proven, winning strategies that Google will always love. How do I know they'll always love my sites? Because quality always wins. You build quality SEO campaigns, you get quality results. Simple. Paid traffic is a different kettle of fish. Thousands of people lose their shirt with PPC every year. It's easy to do if you do it the wrong way, which obviously most people do. My methods are a little more robust, however, and you'll love them. Traffic will not be a concern once I'm finished here. But hold on, I'm not finished yet. The last video on module number 5 is called What Happens Next, and it's here where I'll reveal a few more juicy tidbits that will skyrocket your chances of success. It's all very powerful stuff. Now, if I was some douchebag guru, I'd be asking $1,000 or two for this information. And you'd probably be happy to pay it for something that's actually viable. You'd be singing from the rooftops. Call me crazy, but actually I'm not going to charge anywhere near that. I just can't be that guy, and I've been where you are. At times, I would have struggled to find $20 to buy a course, let alone $2,000. When you're in that place, you deserve a break, some time off from the usual rubbish. In fact, I'm hoping you'll join us at Blog Success System today and take a permanent vacation from the failure conveyor belt. It'll be the best vacation you ever take. I like Australia, I like the Maldives, but this still wins in my book. I'm making this an extremely affordable vacation. It's insanely well priced. You wouldn't even get a night in a terrible hotel for this. Seriously, scroll down now. You'll see the price. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. That's it. That's all I'm asking if you want to start blogging your way to freedom. And if you're still on the fence, you can jump off it right now, because I'm giving you the chance to access the intimate details of my business risk-free. You can walk through the door right now and walk straight back out again at any point in the next 60 days if you don't love what I'm delivering here. I'm that confident. Why shouldn't I be? I'm holding the keys to your new kingdom. You've just got to come inside and collect them. And they're available for collection now. So be bold. Start realizing your ambitions. Being happy underachieving, that just doesn't cut it for you anymore. Click the buy button right now, and I'll see you on the other side.